Hey YouTube, how's it going? Savage here to bring you a toolbox review update. Today I'm going to be showing you the rest of my toolbox. I just got the rest of my tools in there. It's been a while. It's been, 6 months since my last video. But I thought I'd show you guys a little bit more of my tools because the video before just didn't have everything that I personally own. Because a lot of it was in California trying to get replaced and whatnot. But I'm home. I'm back in Alaska. I just got married, and let's get this started. So, if you have watched my other videos before, I talk about my my Craftsman 3-set toolbox. I believe I said it was a hatch and I think 11 drawers, all ball bearing. So it slides in very nicely with all the tools that I have. But let's go ahead and get started. Up top, we have my impact, my deeps, and my shallows. There are some deep ones over here. These are just added ones. But majority of the tools that I picked up while I was away, and I went to the flea market and I got an amazing deal. 6 snap-on wrenches for $5 a pop, so $30 for a whole set of snap-on. I think so. I'm gonna go back to LA in about a month, and I'm gonna go out to the flea market there and pick up some extra sockets that I need and some more wrenches. So here we go. Right here we have the 5-point snap-on. I don't know if you can see that very well. I'm using a flip video, so it's kind of difficult, but all snap-on. And some of these, are the newer snap-on, the older snap-on. But as I said in my video before, snap-on, it doesn't really matter. People, make fun of you if you don't have the right snap-on or, whatever it is. But you know what? It's better than going to Walmart or Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever, buying their stuff that really isn't even close to the, I would say, the American tradition, besides Craftsman, of course. But something new is I got my whole Torx 3/8 drive, and those gold tips are actually industrial, so they won't break as easy, because I actually did have other snap-on ones that broke on me very easily. And I went to the guy and I said, hey, is there a way I can do this? He's like, oh yeah, we have these gold tips. So I bought these ones. It came with the whole set of just not the, I think those are hex heads. Someone could correct me and tell me what those are. That'd be great. But those are all snap-on the rail. That was in the catalog, 500 or no, 700 and some dollars, but it didn't come with the Torx T60. I don't know if you can see that. Of course you can't. That's a T60. This half-inch drive. It's pretty big. But I didn't just buy snap-on when I was gone. I also picked up a lot of Matco. This is Matco. This is a 12mm. But let's go through the top. So like I was saying, impact. Got my snap-on impact sockets. Then I just have a bunch of my chrome. There's a lot of intermix. Like some of these are Craftsman, and then we have Mac right here, and over here we got some oddball stuff here and there. This is a 5/8 Mac, just regular socket. Got some wobbles over here. These are snap-on. This one is a 6-point, half-inch. What is that, a millimeter? Give me a second. That's a 15/16. I also got a few universal joints as well, snap-on. To me, only the best. If I could, I would have everything snap-on, but I'm not a millionaire, so I can't do that. But alright, that's enough of my chrome. There's a lot more added, like I told you guys back in the video before. I had tons and tons of my chrome in bags, and I just hadn't got around to getting, because I was just recently moving my toolbox inside of my house from the shop. So this is where it's at. So that's all my chrome on top. Let's go to the first drawer. Now the first drawer really didn't have much. It just had my basics, but here it's jam-packed. And This is all snap-on stuff. You know, I got my half-inch extensions. Those are all snap-on. I have all my producers that gain, you know, snap-on, 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 Matco. Here's another. Goes from a half-inch to I want to say a 3/4, and then from a 3/4 up to the big boy, the 1-inch, and that's snap-on, and that goes with some of the sockets that I have that aren't up on top. Um, so I just throw it in there just because it saves room. But you know, snap-on, 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 snap-on. Some impact ones, and then some chrome. Here's my 3/8 snap-on. Picked up tons of stuff, man. Like, it was ridiculous about the amount that I got. And I had to send it in 2 flat rate boxes. Cost me $30 to get it all up to Alaska, which I cannot complain with. That's snap-on, little impact 3/8. But let's go ahead and go with some of my ratchets. I got my little half-inch, or my 1/4-inch, just regular snap-on ratchet. And then I have another 1/4-inch. Now this is my favorite 1/4-inch, just because, I don't know if you can tell, but if you press right here, the head swivels around, so you can get it at a different angle if you'd like. So it's pretty nifty. And all the stuff I took to California, I thought I was going to have to pay to get the insides replaced, the ratchet, but the guy was awesome, did it all for me for free. And I feel bad because I didn't even buy anything from him while I was there. It was just strictly going for business. And the guy was awesome. You know, some of the tools that he didn't have on board, he would say, hey, would you rather trade this instead? And you know, a lot of the tools that I had, I got to get bumped up to better tools because he wasn't, you know, stocked up fully. But here's this extreme green handle. This is the one I was talking about back in my last video, that kind of the head swivels, and then you can ratchet it from any weird angle that you like. That's a 3/8, and so that's pretty nice. That's probably my favorite. It's a little wobbly at top, like when you're just trying to do regular work, but you know, that's why you have a regular ratchet for. I have a 3/8 flex head. It's pretty nice. Let you guys hear that. And a lot of these insides I got replaced free of charge, which is awesome. Here's a little palm one, not a palm ratchet, but it's a little stubby 3/8. And in my last video, I was telling you how I wanted to pick up a 3/8 breaker bar, and look at what we got here, a 3/8 breaker bar made by Snap-on. Then just my regular 3/8 Snap-on, and then the big boy, the 1/2-inch. He's not the biggest. Let me pull out the big boy, the big boy. Get that back in there. It's a tight squeeze now that I got just huge amounts of snap-on. It's a 1/2-inch, flex head, locking, long. See, that's about the length of my toolbox. And brand new, this is about 250 or some odd bucks. I don't know exactly the whole price. But I actually picked this up for free. Some guy was going to throw it away up here in Alaska. And I said, hey, I'll take it from you. I'll take all your broken Snap-on stuff. And he gave it all to me free of charge. And this is what came of it. I got this practically for free. The only thing I had to pay for was the gas to search for the Snap-on guy. I finally did it. So I feel pretty accomplished. So that's the top drawer. Let's go on to the second one. This is my millimeters of my Snap-on. Here's a nice Snap-on with a ratchet on the back. Nice. Then I got black. I like the black Snap-on 16 millimeter. I bought this off of eBay. I think I got it for 12 bucks or something, you know. It's kind of a spur of the moment, but you know, I picked it up just because, you know, you can't argue with 12 bucks, I guarantee you that. Out of all my Snap-on millimeter wrenches. This one's probably going to be my favorite. It's a 7mm snap-on. I actually wanted to make a bracelet out of this, but I decided not to. Maybe if I pick up another one, I will make a bracelet, but until then, it's going to stay in the drawer nice and cozy with all its buddies. Let's go down to the next drawer. These are my odd, 1 1/4 snap-on, and then it gets converted to a 1 1/16. So almost all of these that are in this drawer are all snap-on and Mac that I picked up at the flea market, like this one here. Nice snap-on 5/16, and it's an older snap-on, but you know what? Snap-on is snap-on. I don't care. I'm not going to be picky because, like I said, snap-on will hold up to its lifetime guaranteed, not limited lifetime warranty, but a lifetime warranty. That's a 7/8 snap-on. That's a newer one. Not the newest, but newer. I picked up some small little snap-on 2-box end combination wrench. That's a 1/4 and 5/16. One side I picked up a ratcheting. This is an old one. It was a little beat, but you know what? If I take this to the snap-on truck, I guarantee you he will give me a brand new one. And if he can't do it, he'll probably even give me 2 of those ratcheting wrenches that I just showed you to replace it. And that's a 1/2 to 9/16. An older snap-on. This is one I picked up at the flea market. $5 for this thing. Are you kidding me? That was a steal, man. And I went there. I need to pick up a torque wrench. That's exactly what I need. And I went there and I found one. I told my wife, I said, I'm here to look for snap-on. We're looking around. I mean, there's tons of booths. And out of nowhere, she didn't believe I was going to find it. I looked and I said, look, there's a snap-on right there. And I walked over. It was a 1/2-inch, 250 foot-pound torque wrench that the guy was selling for $80. And I was thinking, I could probably get it cheaper somewhere else. I could not find one cheaper. Not even eBay's cheaper than what this guy was selling for. So what I'm going to do is, when I go to LA next, I'm going to pick up 2 torque wrenches and probably sell one for a lot more. But he sold me a mixture of Mac, that's a 5/8, Mac and snap-on, and 1 Matco. That's a snap-on that I got as well. Here's another Mac. This drawer is full. There's nothing else than just snap-on, Mac, Matco. And Matco's great too. They hold up to their lifetime warranty as well. They're just harder to find. That's why I prefer snap-on. Just because if I really do need to get it changed, it'll be a little bit harder to find the Matco or Mac guy. Snap-ons are easier to find in my opinion. And in the area that I go to LA. When I go to LA, I go to Rancho Palos Verdes. I don't know if you guys know where that is, but right on the ocean. But it's like on the outskirts of LA. So I can get to Redondo Beach, Hermosa Beach, San Pedro, Torrance, Long Beach, all those places that have tons of mechanic shops. Let's go on to the next drawer. I picked up a long scraper by Snap-on. My favorite color is this extreme green, and that's a long scraper. I have a few Snap-on screwdrivers, picks, another scraper. Here's an extreme green. I don't know what I call it, a gasket cleaner or whatever. It's just a razor blade. I use it to clean off gaskets, like on water pumps, just to get it really nice. That's Matco. I picked that up. And here's some more little extreme green handle snap-on. And then, just the odds and ends of Craftsman, Stanley, whatever. I'm not too worried about replacing these because on a rare occasion do I ever use any of these. I use mainly this half and over when I go to do jobs or whatever it is. These are just extra razor blades, my punches. Oh man, picked up some Snap-on vacuum grip, old. I'm actually consider breaking these. I'm gonna break these and just get a brand new. So yeah, don't tell him I told you guys that I was gonna break it because he probably won't replace it now. My Mac hose clamps. Some odds and ends of pliers. There's some USA made stuff. then some other, I don't even know. Let's go on to the next one. This video is just going to be kind of quick just because, you know, you guys have already seen the blunt of my tools, and I'm kind of just showing you the updated version with my new tools and whatnot. But if we look in here, I have some more deep sockets. I just need to get those rails. I still haven't bought those rails, but I have some more snap-on impact. The ones that are up there, those are millimeters, and these are the SAE improved American Standard or whatever it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but just some extras. This is a 12-point snap-on half-inch drive and a half-inch. I have two of these. I put my 6-point up there instead of my 12-point. It's just extra, nothing too big. 3/8 Mac, 11/16, little short 6-point. And then I got my 3/4 old snap-on deep. I think that's extra deep or whatever they call it. Socket 6-point. Then I got a pair of Matco wire cutters and whatnot to get you to the gauge of how long you want the wire to be exposed if you're doing like stereos or whatever it is. And whatnot. There's a little thing down here that cuts the wires so you don't have to force or strip them or whatever. These are my big sockets. These are huge snap-on sockets that are mainly for like big diesel trucks or whatever it is. I got this big, that's an inch drive, 6-point. Let's see, I think this is a 33. This is a, what size is this? This is a 1 1/2 inch by 13/16 snap-on, huge socket, man. These suckers are heavy. I mean, these must be at least, I don't know, 2.5 pounds, 3 pounds. I mean, these are heavy sockets. This one right here, an inch drive, 6-point. This is a 33 millimeter. This is a huge socket, man. I don't use these on rare occasions. These are just, yeah, you know, flea market, pick them up. I think so. I'd rather pay, you know, $5 for them instead of, you know, how much ever, what, 50, 60 bucks for one of those sockets when I can just have it, you know, just in case. This is a little snap-on. This is an impact, but this is a 1 1/2 inch 6-point half-inch drive. Nothing special, just big, so I bought it. I don't know what this is. This is a inch drive, and then it just has like a regular square. I don't know what I would use this for. It's snap-on and it says 3/16. So I don't know if you can put like any kind of bolt or nut or whatever in here and it'll still turn. I don't know. I'd like to find out. So if you guys know, write it in the comments or send me a message. Yeah, that'd be great. I read them. So if you guys send me a message or something, I will read it and I will respond to you. Here you got some snap-on 3/16, just drill bits. Nothing fancy, but snap-on. You know, my goal is to just get as much snap-on as I can and not pay full price for it. Just because, I don't know, maybe someday I might need something, or, you know, if I want to trade for a gun or something, you know, people are always willing to trade for good, decent tools, especially up here in Alaska where snap-on isn't really found. Now, I picked up this extension. It's a snap-on, and I don't know what size this is. It's not a 1/2 inch. It's not a 3/4. It's not an inch. It's just like an oddball. I have nothing that fits it, so I thought it was kind of peculiar, just because you know, if none of my tools are gonna fit it, then this might not fit other people's tools. So I was thinking, you know, this might be like a little mini investment. You know, if someone's looking for this exact tool, I could possibly sell this to them. You know, somewhere here in town, not like on Craigslist or something or whatever. Here, this is my personal drawer. Just some extra odds and ends, little lighters, brass knuckles, lights, my tire gauges. Here's all my extra snap-on. Now, these are the ones that you saw in the videos before. These are the older snap-on, and as you can see, I replaced them. These are all my older ones, and I kind of want to sell this this set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for $200. This is an extra long half-inch drive. I was thinking about maybe putting this in my car for like a personal toolbox in case I break down on the side of the road or something. But I would like to sell it, you know, to anybody. I have some extra snap-on Torx, reducer, gainer from a 3/8 to a half-inch, from a half-inch to a 3/8. This is my Matco Speed Drive 3/8. With just some Napa Torx that I just threw in there. These are Husky. These didn't really fit up there, so I just threw them in here, just to give me some space. But there's that drawer. We'll go in here. This is where my impact stuff is. I think I skipped a drawer. We'll go back. But this is a an air module that can put out a certain amount of pounds of air, so I can bypass a using a torque wrench. So it's what's the name of this thing? It's made by Matco. I don't know. I forget the name. I just had it too. I was just thinking about it. But yeah, you just hook that into your air supply, and you would turn that to how much pressure you want coming out of it, and then that's where your impact wrench or impact gun would go, and you'd stick that in there, and away you went. But we got a few Craftsman. This is Ingersoll Rand. That's an older Ingersoll Rand ratchet. Got a little blue point. I think this is a saw. I don't know. I just picked it up. You know, I don't know if it works. I just picked it up because it was $5. I got a Snap-on's 3/8 drive. I am 31 Snap-on impact gun, just because I don't have a 3/8. So I thought, hey, I could pick up that for pretty cheap. This is my Matco. It's pretty beast. Half-inch drive, and then it has the same little reducer up here, right here, so that it can move around nicely. And let's put that down. I also picked up something brand new in the box. It's a 16th gauge heavy-duty air nibbler by Blue Point, which is still Snap-on. Brand new in the box. I think that was $5 or something. So hold on, let me get this out of the bag with one hand. Brand new. I think this has only been used like 1 or 2 times. I haven't used it personally, but that's that. And that, $5. I can't argue with that. So I picked it up. You know, I really recommend. Hold on, let me put this back. You guys can't probably hear me when I'm making so much noise with that stupid bag. I really recommend picking up Snap-on tools whenever you see them at garage sales or whatever. Even if you don't need them, just pick them up, you know. You can trade them to somebody later or whatever it is you want. I've got a few hammers over here. This is a new East Wing kind of little mallet thing. I kind of use this so I don't break things when I'm trying to hit things off pretty hard. And I can use a rubber mallet or whatever. Nothing big. This is a junk drawer. This is all my Craftsman and whatever else I got replaced by my Snap-on stuff. It's just kind of just like a little junk drawer. I need to clean it out, make a little toolbox for somebody, if you know, as a gift or whatever. This is a I call it a cheater bar. You know, if something's really stuck, just stick this on the end of your ratchet or whatever breaker bar and just twist it more and it should break it. If it breaks your tool, if it's Snap-on, you get it replaced. If it's not, sorry, you got to go buy a new one. But yeah, this is just regular knee pads, extra hose, a Dremel tool, just my odds and ends of gauges and chargers and whatever. But let's go back up to that that drawer I missed. I think it was this one. Nope. This one. But I got a snap-on little hand saw. Pretty nice. Picked up a Mac Tools voltmeter, whatever it's called. That's probably my friend texting me to get on Xbox or something. But I picked up a also at the flea market. Picked up a Matco air hydraulic rivet tool kit. $5. Let me open it up and show you guys what it is. I haven't used it. I don't know what it's for. $5. Brand new. Think so. I don't know if it's stolen or not. If it is, sorry to whoever got this stolen from them. I don't know. I bought it at a flea market. You can't get me in trouble for it. So, but that's that. Brand new, pretty much. Put that back. There we go. And picked up a. I went to the thrift store, you know, just to see what they had, and they had a snap-on stainless steel ruler. Somebody had their name written on it, or whatever. I don't know. But I picked it up. You know, you never know when you're gonna use a ruler, and it was snap-on, so I had to get it. So, and then just my Gator National Allen wrenches that you saw in my video before. This little nifty tool. If you guys look at that video, 6 months ago I showed you this. I haven't charged this thing in 6 months. As you can tell, it still works. So, I mean, pretty good life power for a 12 volt. And then just some extra odds and ends of the bits that go with it. Let me see, anything else I need to show you on this thing? I don't remember, but if there's anything else, just let me know. This is my Craftsman box filled with all my snap-on, Matco, Mac, whatever. It's just my updated tool review. So, if you guys have seen my other video, or you're just now watching it, you know, go on to this video, take a look, tell me what you think, and just rate, comment, like, I don't care, do whatever you want, it's up to you. But I just wanted to let my people know and see what I'm working with. Alright, thanks. Bye.